Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for everything that you do, the likes, the shares, the subscribes. It means a lot to me. Thank you. And so I want to get right into it because I have the baby right there next door and I'm like hiding so that I could do this. My time is limited. So I wanted to touch base on our Hermetic principles. Well, not really the Hermetic principles. I wanted to touch base on Earth being a school, right? And it all coincides because with the first principle of the all is mental, and we command the universe with our minds. So the conditioner of our minds affects the way we view reality, our perception on reality, and the things that we come across, the things that the experiences that we encounter, because the universe, so us from within, which is within us, our minds, is going to give us more of what we need to heal or what we need to overcome or like what we desire. It's just going to give us what we need. And because Earth is a school, right? If we are still struggling with envy, rejection, abandonment, all of that, that's what we're going to get until we overcome that lesson, right? And so when I speak on these emotions, we're going to call them emotions, right? I don't speak on them in a way where we're just like going to push them to the side and not deal with them, because each emotion is teaching us something, right? For example, when I am triggered by something, I no longer numb myself and not address it. Now I'm able to pause, right? And if I'm triggered, I'll go and I'll pause and I'll go into a meditative state. And the same way that I can make amends energetically to someone or cut a cord with someone by picturing the person in front of me and saying we tried our best, God bless you, I wish you the best, goodbye, right? The same way that I can with an emotion, like if it's, let's say for example, jealousy, if it comes up, I'm able to look at it and like I'm able to go into a meditative state and ask the emotion, like ask myself, what is this emotion trying to teach me? What is it within me that I'm lacking? Or and why did this trigger me, right? And then I'm able to, because it usually has something to do with my inner child, right? Like, and I learned that. So like if I'm envious, before I used to be envious of like the people that had like like let's say somebody had a mom that was caring, loving, kind, and all that good stuff, right? I would envy them because I wanted that for me, right? And so it was my own childhood, like my inner child that was still seeking to be nurtured, that was still seeking to be loved, that was still seeking to be accepted. And so I had to go ahead and do that to myself. And so now I have to, like, now I'm more patient with myself. I'm more caring with myself. I give that to myself. And I know that I'm deserving of love, that I'm deserving of being treated well, that I am deserving of being nurtured, that I am deserving of being cared for, that I can occupy space, and that I am deserving to basically just exist. And so that's how I deal with emotions that come up when I'm triggered, right? And so I look at any triggers that I get as an experience to learn and to see what is it in me that I'm lacking? What is it that I need to overcome? What is it that this is trying to teach me, right? And also I can also, like, if I'm not triggered, like if something used to trigger me and it doesn't trigger me anymore, I'm able to pause and be like, oh wow, look at you, that doesn't trigger you anymore. You didn't even have to respond. Right. And so we get to this point by healing our inner child and mastering our minds. And so, wow, my aura is just, I don't know if y'all could see it, but it's just like, I'm gonna focus. So that's just what we're here to do. We're here to learn because this is a school and we're here to master ourselves, to master our emotions and to ascend, right? And when we do that by addressing the mind, getting into the subconscious and healing those wounds from our childhood, healing whatever it is that's keeping us stuck in the past, healing those addictions, healing. And usually when we heal, like when we heal any wounds like betrayal, hurt, unforgiveness, resentment, when we heal that, automatically we go ahead and let go of those addictions. That's just how it is. We heal to our core, we heal our spirits, and as we start ascending and we start seeing that, we're getting our health back, we're getting our spiritual gifts are coming online, we're connecting with the Most High God from within, we're being guided by our ancestors, we automatically choose not to engage in the lower realms because we're ascending and we understand that those things keep us in the lower realms, like the addictions, even the things we eat. Like you know there's a point of us. Is that my baby? That's not my baby, that's the neighbors. I don't know if you hear it, but it's not mine, so we're gonna move on. Even with the things we eat, and I talk about what we eat because it's so important, it's so vital. Because in order to access our subconscious, right, we have to activate our third eye. And in order to do that, we have to decalcify our third eye. And we do that through healing. We do that through healing. We do that through meditation. We do that through prayer. We do that through to taking care of our vessel. Oh, that was my child. Hold on.